Hey friends, welcome back to Business Diaries. If you're new here, my name is Yale, your friendly neighborhood Etsy seller, and today we're going to be talking about something super exciting: digital products to sell on Etsy. Now, if you've been following along my business diaries, you'll know that on the first video I explained how Etsy changed my life, and on the second video I showed you a step-by-step guide on how to sell digital products on Etsy. Now, in the third installation of business diaries, I will tell you my top 10 digital product recommendations to sell on Etsy. Now, I'm not just going to throw random ideas at you. These are digital products that I'd personally sell myself, or honestly probably already have at some point. Some of these might surprise you, some might feel like a light bulb moment. You might just get inspired to start creating right away. So grab a drink, maybe a notebook, and let's get into the top 10 digital products to sell on Etsy. All right, first on the list, Google Sheets, specifically budget planners for side hustlers. Now, if you're someone like me, you've probably dipped your toes into multiple projects. Maybe you're selling digital products, offering services, or doing a little bit of freelance work on the side. Once you've got multiple streams of income coming in, keeping track of the numbers gets real complicated real fast. So why Google Sheets? Honestly, it's simple, accessible, everyone knows how to use it, no fancy software, no extra fees. And with a well-made Google Sheets budget planner, side hustlers can track income that are coming in from each gig, maybe tally up their expenses, and even set aside those pesky taxes without breaking a sweat. Side hustlers love this stuff. Most of us don't have the time to create a spreadsheet from scratch. Heck, most of us probably don't even know how to create one. I'm guilty as charged. So a plug-and-play template, sign me up. It's not only practical, it's also customizable, so people can really tweak it to fit their exact situation, which means not only can you market this to side hustlers, you can also market this to regular people who needs to budget. So if you're looking to create something super valuable and in demand, Google Sheets Budget Planner is a great option. You're helping people stay organized, stay on top of their game, and see where their money is going. And let's be real, that's something that everyone can appreciate. Okay, now let's talk about Shopify websites. Now, if I'm being honest, this one is a little bit more advanced. There is a learning curve, and yes, it takes time and patience to nail a really great Shopify site. But let me tell you, the payoff is totally worth it. Shopify websites are so in demand right now. Business owners, from boutiques to personal trainers, everyone wants their online shop. But in reality, nobody has the time or the skill to make one from scratch. So enter you and your beautifully designed, ready-to-go Shopify website templates. Now, unlike some lower-priced digital products, a high-quality Shopify site sells for a much higher price. So while it might be a bit tougher and time-consuming to create, you don't have to sell hundreds of them to make a solid income. Just a handful of sales can bring in way more profit than other types of digital products. And think about it. Business owners are willing to invest in something that's going to make them money. So even if you price your website at a higher bracket, there will still be a market for it. I've seen Shopify websites sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars. So if you're ready to learn the ropes and put a little bit work up front, Shopify websites are an amazing digital product to sell. High price point, high demand, and the ROI is chef's kiss perfect. It's worth every bit of that learning curve. Now let's talk about niche-specific business templates. If you're wondering why these are an absolute goldmine, let me break it down for you. Think about all the businesses out there. Each one has unique needs. For example, a real estate agent doesn't need the same tools as a gym coach, or an Airbnb host has totally different priorities than a pet sitter. And that's why niche-specific templates are so valuable. You're catering to exactly what they need from the get-go. Let me give you a few examples to show you what I mean. First up, for all the real estate agents out there, you can make listing presentation templates, client intake forms, social media graphics for new listings. Real estate agents love having polished, ready-to-go materials to make them look sharp in front of their clients. Next, let's say you're targeting Airbnb hosts. Think welcome packets, cleaning checklists, and review request templates to leave for guests. Hosts need these to keep their property in tip-top shape and, of course, to keep their guests happy. Now, for pet sitters, you can make pet information sheets, feeding and medication log, and emergency contact forms. Pet parents will feel so much better leaving their fur babies to someone who has these organized, professional-looking templates. Now, moving on to gym coaches. These folks need workout plans, progress tracking sheets, and goal setting templates. If you've ever been to the gym, you know the motivation it takes to keep going, and coaches love having these tools to keep their clients accountable. And don't forget event planners. We're talking client onboarding forms, venue checklists, budgeting templates, and the list goes on. So there you have it. Niche-specific templates are amazing because they make business owners' lives easier and help them look professional. Plus, you're filling in a need that is very specific to their business, which makes your products way more valuable. So if you're thinking about what to sell, don't overlook these niche-specific templates. They're truly the gift that keeps on giving. Okay, now let's talk business branding kits. Now, if you're wondering what's the big deal with business branding kits, it's actually huge. Whether someone's just starting a new business or looking to freshen up their look, having a polished, cohesive brand is everything. And that's where you come in with your amazing branding kits. There are so many people launching side hustles and small businesses right now. And guess what? Most of them don't have the time, or let's be real, the budget, to work with a fancy, expensive designer. But of course, they still want their brand to look professional and unique, right? And that's why business branding kits are basically a dream come true for them. So what's in a branding kit? Well, you can create logo templates, color palettes, social media templates, business card design, you name it. These kits give them everything they need to show off a consistent, polished look across all their channels. Plus, business owners love that these kits save them so much time. They don't have to guess what font to use or what color matches their vibe. It's all basically done for them. They can just plug in their business name and details and boom, they're ready to go. I'd like to call it the gift of confidence wrapped up in a digital download. So if you're looking for something to sell that's both impactful and creative, branding kits are where it's at. People will thank you for helping them look like a pro. All right, now let's dive into why educational worksheets for adult learning are an absolute win when it comes to digital products. This might sound like something that belongs in a classroom, but trust me, people love learning new things as adults. And not just the formal, boring stuff. We're talking practical skills, self-development, personal finance, you name it. People are constantly looking to level up, right? But life is busy. Adults don't always have the time to commit to full courses or textbooks. And that's where these worksheets come in handy. They break down information into bite-sized actionable steps, which makes learning way easier and much more fun. Plus, they're flexible. People can go at their own pace and it doesn't feel overwhelming. And the cool part, you can make worksheets on anything. Personal finance worksheets for budgeting, habit trackers for wellness, and even digital literacy for those getting the hang of tech. Maybe you want to dive into creative writing prompts or goal-setting exercises. It's all fair game, and there's a huge market for this. And from a seller's perspective, educational worksheets are a great product because they don't take a ton of materials to make. Just your expertise, a little bit of creativity, and maybe a good design tool. You make it once, and you can sell it over and over again. And since the adult learning market is huge, you're actually tapping into something that people want and need. So if you're looking to help people learn something new in a fun and accessible way, educational worksheets are a great choice. You get to teach what you're passionate about, and they get to level up their skills. Win-win. I know this one's a bit different, but let's talk about eulogy and memorial templates. I know this isn't usually something we think about until we have to, right? But that's exactly why these templates are so helpful. When someone's going through the loss of a loved one, the last thing they want to be stressing about is how to put together a eulogy or a memorial program. So having a template can make a huge difference. Here's the thing, writing a eulogy or a memorial program is hard, especially when you're going through the loss of a loved one. People want to honor their loved one in the best possible way, but during an emotional time, it's tough to get the words or structure just right. With a well-made template, they can feel guided and supported even if they don't know exactly where to start. And that's where your template comes in. You can design a beautiful, respectful eulogy guide with prompts to help people organize their thoughts, or maybe a memorial program template that makes it easier for them to add photos, favorite quotes, and special memories. It's like giving them a roadmap for a difficult moment so they can focus more on the memories and less on the logistics. Now, I know this isn't the most talk about digital product, but it's something people can genuinely appreciate, especially when they need it. It's a way to offer support during a hard time, and that's something incredibly valuable. So if you're looking for a product that's both helpful and meaningful, eulogy and memorial templates are a great choice. You're creating something that goes beyond just a product. It's a source of comfort for someone who's going through life's hardest moments. All right, let's dive into family ancestry templates. Now, this might sound something only history buffs get excited about, but trust me, people love learning about their roots. Family ancestry templates are an awesome product to sell because who doesn't want to feel like a detective in their own family tree? With ancestry templates, you're giving people a creative way to track generations, add photos, note down family stories, and even record quirky facts about each family member. And it's not just about family trees either. You can create family story templates, keepsake books, and maybe even a family milestones tracker. It's like giving someone a scrapbook, a family history book, and a piece of art all in one. People absolutely love gifting these. Imagine giving a family ancestry book as a holiday present. It's thoughtful, personal, and something everybody can enjoy together. Plus, if you look on Etsy, there's actually not a ton of competition for this type of product. So it's a great opportunity to create your own unique, beautifully designed templates and really stand out. So if you're looking to sell something that's meaningful, super customizable, and just plain fun to fill out, family ancestry templates are the way to go. You're helping people connect with their past while creating something special that they'll hold on to for years. And with a low competition, it's a pretty exciting niche to jump into on Etsy. All right, let's talk about a cool digital product idea for all the aspiring authors and writers out there. Novel book templates. Now, if you've ever tried to write a book or maybe even thought about it, you know that it can be a serious journey. From brainstorming characters to outlining the plot to actually getting words down on paper, it's a lot. And that's where novel book templates come in. Imagine having a ready-made structure that helps you organize your plot, character arcs, chapter layouts, and even scene notes. Instead of staring at a blank page, you've got this helpful guide that makes the whole process feel way less intimidating and way more doable. These templates are awesome because they're basically a roadmap for writing. And here's a bonus idea. Besides just outlining templates, you can also sell actual book layout templates. So when they're done writing, they can use your template to format their book for self-publishing. Imagine how much time that saves. You could offer templates that are already formatted for print or digital book standards, so writers can just plug in their words and have a pro-looking layout without having to spend hours on design. It's like having a mini publishing kit all set up. The writing community is huge, and there's always someone who wants to finally start that novel they've been dreaming about. Plus, there isn't that much competition for novel and book layout templates on Etsy yet, so this is a great opportunity for you to jump in with your unique designs and layouts. So if you're looking for a digital product that's fun to create, super helpful, and something writers will love, novel book templates are where it's at. You're helping people bring their stories to life and publish them. How cool is that? Okay, so here's an idea for all my fellow artists out there: custom drawings. Now, I know this isn't one of those fully passive income ideas because you're actually creating something unique for each and every customer. But if you have a talent for drawing, this is actually an awesome product to sell, so I had to mention it. Custom drawings are super special because people love owning something personal and one of a kind. You could offer anything from realistic charcoal portraits to fun-style cartoon characters. Search on Etsy and you'll see tons of freelancers doing this. I have to admit, I ordered one myself. Plus, let's talk about the variety. There are so many ways to personalize art. You could offer pet portraits, family illustrations, or maybe something unique like caricatures. You can even get specific with different mediums like charcoal, watercolor, or digital art. People are willing to pay a premium for something custom and personal, so even though it's not totally passive, it can be very profitable. If you look on Etsy on how much charcoal drawings costs, they range from about $100 to $300, and I know this because I was looking for someone to draw a charcoal portrait for me. So it's definitely a profitable product to sell if you're willing to look past the idea of it not being passive. And think about all the special occasions, birthdays, anniversaries, and even weddings. This is a great item that people are looking for when giving gifts. So yeah, if you're not strictly looking for passive income and you love drawing, custom art is a fantastic item to sell. It's a great way to monetize your talent, and there's something about creating pieces that really mean something to people. Art makes people happy, and getting paid to make people happy, that's a win-win. All right, so let's build on that custom art idea. Imagine turning your drawing talent into custom invitations. If you got the skill to make unique, eye-catching designs, custom invitations are another great way to monetize that talent. Weddings, birthdays, baby showers, or even fancy dinner parties, people love unique, beautiful invitations that feel special. Imagine a couple wanting a one-of-a-kind illustration for their wedding invitations, or maybe parents wanting adorable cartoon versions of their kids for a birthday birthday invitation. People go wild for this stuff because it's so much more personal than a generic template. Plus, the possibilities are endless. You can make elegant watercolor florals for a wedding, a fun hand-drawn superheroes theme for a kid's party, or even a quirky pet-themed invite for dog lovers. So yeah, custom invitations aren't exactly passive either, just like custom drawings. But if you're already in the business of creating unique artwork, you might as well branch out onto invitations, right? And the best part, you can also charge a premium for these because people are willing to invest in beautiful, unique invites that set the tone for their special event. So if you got the talent for drawing and want to make some extra cash, custom invitations are a no-brainer. You're making people's events even more special and getting paid to show off your artistic skills. That's a pretty sweet deal if you ask me. Alright, and that's a wrap for today's video. I hope you got some inspiration on this list of digital products. Seriously, the options are endless. Whether you're into custom art, templates, or something entirely unique, there's so much potential to create something that people will love. If any of these ideas sparked an aha moment, go for it. Your next digital product could be the one that finally takes off. Don't be afraid to experiment and add your own twist, because that's where the magic happens. And hey, if you try any of these ideas or have other cool product ideas, make sure to drop a comment down below. I love hearing what you're working on. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on more tips, ideas, and fun content. I've got lots more on the way. As always, thank you so much for hanging out with me today, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye!